Hi, good day. My name is Rosemary Khanyisa, and with me I have...
My name is Khanyisa, and we are the ladies behind BUA AI, an AI platform that translates the South African Sign Language into real-time text and speech.
Wow. Guys, briefly tell us why this idea?
This particular idea is because although since from 2023, right, the South African Sign Language has been made an official language, there's still very much a limit to interpreters. So the differently abled community does not necessarily have access to resources the same way we do. So imagine going to a police station and no police officer is able to sign and you have a case of GBV. How do you explain this trauma when nobody is willing to hear you? So we looked at such gaps and said we really need a solution because it's a South Africa for all who live in it.
Interesting. So, from a solution point of view, is this an app? What is it? What does it look like?
So this is going to be an AI platform that can be utilized through a phone, and which is going to be through a tablet. So any form of communication tool that you use, you'll be able to use the platform.
Okay. How long have you guys been working on this? Is it a new idea? Where is it right now?
So it's basically evolved, right? So initially when we registered our company in 2023, we were thinking of something else. But the thing about being an entrepreneur and being in the research space, you go around finding gaps. So the sign language part of our company came up last year. And we've been doing a lot of research around it, collecting data sets, looking at our limitations, how we can build the models.
What's the journey been like for you guys, being involved with RedBull Basement?
Okay, so it's been very exciting. I think looking at previous contestants and where it's taken them and how it's given them, the ability to grow their business. It's basically a platform for you where you go and look for seed funding, to make your concept exist. It's not just an idea, you're trying to make it exist. And there's a lot of support. So I think it's very exciting because we see beyond the idea because of this platform.
From a stakeholder point of view, who would you guys like to maybe work with or collaborate with?
So looking into the multiple sectors, we have healthcare, we have financial institutions, we have public service, so your municipalities and all of these people that are offering services to us as people. So any person in any sector, being a stakeholder in these various sectors, is the people that we want to collaborate with, because people who are differently abled, there is no area that is restricted. They have to be prepared and they have to access all of these services. But how do we do that? We're bridging that gap, enabling that this platform is available in all sectors. So, yeah.
Also, just to add on, it'll be great to partner with companies such as Microsoft and Google because they are currently leading the space of AI. So having such people on board is also going to be very great for us.
Yeah.
Great. There's a grand prize, guys, which is, 100K.
Yeah.
If you guys were to win that, how would you guys spend the money?
Most certainly build and refine and scale the platform, because a lot with the AI space, it needs a lot of input in terms of cash and capital, and we need to constantly have all of these subscriptions. We need to have systems in place that enable us to build this platform. So most certainly using the money to further the idea, building the application, building the platform, so we further fine-tune the models. And yeah, this will definitely need that $100,000.
I think also finding collaborators, especially in the sign language space, there are sign language interpreters, but for you to get access to them, you need to also kind of pay them money so they're able to create the data sets for you. So that's where we would put the money. Two would be getting resources to support our models. Creating a model is very expensive, so you need the right infrastructure and resources. So also into that.
Why should young people participate in something like the RedBull Basement?
Yeah, I think that's where you discover who you are. Most of us go to university and you think that you're going to go to university to get a job. And some people even get jobs and you're unhappy in your job. But such spaces kind of enable your creativity. They make you see the world in a different way. You start feeling like a job creator and somebody who brings impact more than somebody's just going to go get a degree, maybe get a boss that's horrible. And then you're like, maybe this was not meant for me. So it helps you refine your path as a person and discover yourself.
You have your thoughts, Devin?
Yeah, I do have some thoughts regarding. I feel like a lot of people should participate in the RedBull basement and just various opportunities that will definitely refine you as a person and make you view the world in a very different way as compared to just being a student. So it can very accelerate you from being a student to being an entrepreneur while still studying. So that is a very big journey that anyone should partake on. And if you find that it's not for you, you can still do corporate or still be in any space that you want to be. So, yeah.
How can people contact you guys?
Okay. So people can reach out to us. They can check out our website, which is techmedconnect.co.za. We do have an info at TechMedConnect. We also have a LinkedIn page, which is TechMedConnect. So they can reach out to us there. Otherwise, you can also check us out on Instagram. Reach out, man. Yeah, we are reachable. You'll find us.
So, Instagram, just search for Khanyisa from Kholoboto. Instagram on my side, you can just search for Rosemary Lawson and catch us there. We're also on LinkedIn, same names, same details, through the company as well, TechMed Connect. So, yeah.